the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they're struggling through some midseason doldrums at this point. It's been a ragged patch of the schedule for them lately. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Number 40, Tony Seller. And in the middle, standing 6'10", British High School, number 25, Al Jefferson. And at guard, 6'1" from UConn, wearing number 15,
Charlotte at the home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. And back in Charlotte, following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games. Even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Miller. Ellis is out there with the main. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Rain Man in at the 4. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And so here's Charlotte following the score by Indiana. Picked by Zeller. Ball, the pass to Jefferson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And one thing about Big Al Jefferson, big offensively in the post. He doesn't seem to be moving that fast, but Clark, he piles up the digits.
Yeah, he puts numbers up. I mean, he's got a deep bag of low post tricks. He positions himself well. He's got a wide body, good hands, and a nice touch, so it makes him hard to stop down there.
Back to Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Miller outside. Hibbert pulls it in.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Ellis outside. There's the pick. Hibbert dishes to Miller. Indiana moving it around. The offensive rebound. Rain Man passes to Ellis. And it's blocked.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
There's the triple. Good on the shot.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hibbert with the screen. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Zeller. It's deflected, and here comes Walker. Beating the fast break, and Miller throws it down hard.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Passes it to Rain. He's looking for Ellis and finds him. Here's Rain Man. Here's the Mayor. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. That's good.
He's just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Walker with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Hibbert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now Walker, they've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assistant.
Greg, talking about Walker, you have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end.
And here's Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Miller's got 5 minutes.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you props.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Zeller inside. He's against Hibbert. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year 2. In fact, his production only improved slightly. But that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
And for Cody Zeller, Greg, there's a reason he was the 4th overall pick back in 2013. He showed the size and athleticism to be a difference maker in college. And Clark, now he has to do it at the pro level as well. And I think people are pretty confident he can.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with those folks myself because he does have the tools. It's now a matter of transitioning and becoming a little better shooting the ball than he's shown.
And here are the Hornets now, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Miller, no luck. Here's the Mayor. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Miller kicks to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And that one's good. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one. Hornets leading by 9. Here's A-Train. He's coming off a 31-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Picked by Zeller. And it's really penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's the Mayor. Miller outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Miller's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Left side, Miller. The feed to Zeller. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Walker's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's the screen. Hibbert dishes to Ellis. Miller outside. Floats one. No luck. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Now here's Ellis. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he gets it to go. Walker's got 7 points.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing. Surrendering too many easy baskets. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Charlotte. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. John Henson's checked in for Hibbert. Red Hot comes in for Rain Man. Big Cat, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Red Hot in for the man. Here's A-Train. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And Henson sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Here's Red Hot. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Henson. Miller outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. They get the rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's A-Train, picked by Zeller. Ball, the pass to Zeller. Here's A-Train, defended by Henson. Picked by Zeller. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room, and the shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And the first one drops. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense. Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post, but last season Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
Here's Zeller. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Screened by Jefferson from outside the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And, you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Indiana.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
And as always, Doris, thank you. They get it again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And the basket good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Beverly kicks to Lynn. There's the pick. No good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Henson sends it back. Indiana trails by 13. Here's Red Hot. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game, and he gets the bucket. Red Hot's got 5 points so far. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Beverly up top, 5 points in the game. Zeller setting the pick for Beverly. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
He feeds it to Jefferson. And Henson sends it back. Red Hot. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
What a terrific shot. Those Hail Mary buckets always take your breath away.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
And just the way they've been able to pound that backboard, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, the mayor is out there with Ellis. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Miller, and it's Rain Man in at the 4 spot. Here's the mayor from 13. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Monte Ellis. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. There's the pick. Grant outside. Shot is off. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Indiana trails by 6. Ellis outside. Miller with a wide open look. They get the rebound. The Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jefferson setting the pick for Miller. Inside, and stolen by Miller. And there's the pass to the main. Unloads. Ellis can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's the Mayor, and Miller with the block. Grant, right side. This is at the ball. Screen by Jefferson. Grant gets a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the Mayor. He's covered by Grant. Good! The Mayor's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Grant kicks to Miller. It is now to Kid Gilchrist. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's the Mayor. Hibbert with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. On the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now just a 2-point Hornets lead for Charlotte. They've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously that needs to change. Jefferson, a screen on Ellis. And stolen by Hibbert. Ellis outside. Dishes to Hibbert. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. When you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
Walker's checked in for Grant. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. There's a screen. The Mayor passes to Ellis. Hibbert with the screen. Ellis kicks to Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Miller's got 5 now.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Walker dishes to Miller. Jefferson down low. Covered by Hibbert. And Hibbert with the block. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Ellis can't get it to go.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Latray. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's Ellis. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Miller's got room. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kid Gilchrist. It's deflected. Miller kicks to Ellis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs. And perhaps last year, Monte Ellis was a big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
Now here's Ellis. 6 points for him. Hibbert the pass to Miller. From downtown, Miller grabs the miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Pass the ball. Jefferson, a screen on Ellis. Charlotte again missing. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The pass to Raymond. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that ties it up. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Jefferson and Hibbert with the block. And here is Ellis. Here's the mayor, back to Ellis. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, there's Rayman, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Harris subbed in for A-Train. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Red Hot is checked in for Hibbert. Barnes comes in for Miller. Big Cat is checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Red Hot in for the Mayor. And the basket by Harris.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Barnes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. Zeller setting the pick for Miller to the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Henson's checked in for Rain Man. Here's Red Hot. 8 points for him. Here's our test. Zeller grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is no good.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game. And a moment now to look at the numbers for Red Hot. First in rebounding, first in assists, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well, I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the paint.
There's Red Hot. 8 points for him. Big Cat hangs on the trifecta. Big Cat's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Miller dishes to Jefferson. Charlotte no good that time either.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Let out the pass to Big Cat. It's deflected. Down low, here's Beverly, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Big Cat. He kicks it to Henson. Here's our test. Jefferson was a nice dude.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here is Harris. Pick by Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. but they recover it. Tries it again. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Zeller's got 5 points so far.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Artest kicks to Barnes. There's the pick. Back to Artest. That doesn't go either for Artest.
His touches disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Beverly. The pass to Jefferson. Miller outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Benson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Big Cat. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Harris. Screen by Jefferson. Beverly dishes to Jefferson. Zeller setting the pick for Lin. Back to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Beverly missing.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
It was red hot. 8 points for him. Off the pick. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jefferson. Outside. Lin. A fader. Can't hit. Great D that time from Artest.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
It was red hot. Henson, a screen on Beverly. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Henson's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. Now here's Beverly. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Miller. And that one's good. Miller's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Red Hot. That's tipped. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Indiana out in front. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's turning out to be a close game at Time Warner Cable Arena. And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possessions. That's the moral of the story.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
It's been a nice game for Miller. 9 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Kemba Walker is out there with A-Train. And it's Miller in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Off the pick. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hornets. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The Mayor passes to Ellis. Looking to get back on track here. And that's good for 2. Ellis has got 8 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
On the wing, Ellis for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Monte Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot when things are on the line. He is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
Walker with it. He has 7. Miller outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Miller. Miller with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They set the pick. Pass to the man. Hibbert with the screen. No good on the triple.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Miller outside. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Walker penetrating. Sweet little floater. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
There's the pass to the man. Hibbert with the screen on Walker. Miller outside. It's good from long range. Miller's got 10 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
It's Miller on the wing. Covered by Miller. Miller against Miller. Zeller, a screen on Miller. Miller kicks to Jefferson.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana leading by 3. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's the Mayor, and that's going to be a travel.
Looking now at the numbers for the Mayor. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Outside, Walker to the middle. And Hibbert with the block. Here's the Mayor, guarded by Walker. And it's Miller in the corner. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Feeds to Walker. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Hibbert. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Hibbert's got his 2nd bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's the Mayor. No good. Walker with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Walker gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Charlotte's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Can't hit. And Indiana will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Rain Man passes to Miller. The feed to Hibbert. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on L. Jefferson. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Grant comes in for Jefferson, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Walker.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college. Had a very encouraging junior season. Looked like a future lottery pick. And then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
For Indiana, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Hibbert with the block. Here's the Mayor. He has 6. Artest with the screen on Beverly. Here's the Mayor. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But, you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Big Cat, he's checked in for Indiana. Pick by Zeller. Grant dishes to Zeller. And good on the basket. Book it. Zeller's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Miller outside. He dishes it to Artest. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Pick by Zeller. Over in the corner, Beverly. This one for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And it's Hibbert missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Grant kicks to Zeller. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Zeller's done. He has 9 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Some changes for Indiana. Henson comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Miller. And so Zeller nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Out to the right wing. There's Red Hot, defended by Beverly. Step back on that one and let it fly. And that's now 10 points for Red Hot.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Now Grant. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Lynn with it, and it's Henson picking him up. Tries again. Lynn's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Let out the pass to Henson. Here's Big Cat, defended by Lynn. Passes it to Red Hot. Henson, a screen on Grant. Here's Red Hot. Misses the 3. Charlotte's gotten a 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And a wide open look for Lynn. A 3-pointer is right on target. Lynn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let out the pass to Artest. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Miller's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Rain Man's checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for Barnes. They set the pick. Here's Beverly. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Let out the pass to Artest. Indiana moving it around. Let's go. And again, it's Indiana. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Beverly kicks to Miller. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Miller. Looking to end his cold spell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Zeller against Artest. That doesn't go either for Artest.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Back to Miller. Offensive rebound. Zeller. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Indiana trails by 6 on the court for Indiana. Miller is out there with Red Hot. Then there's Ellis. Then there's the Mayor. And it's Rain Man in at the center. The dish now to Artest. That's tipped. Miller outside. He feeds it to Jefferson. 13 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Jefferson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte. Miller outside. There's the pick. Pass to Raymond. Ellis outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Outside, Walker dishes it to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And now it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end. He's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's our test. Hornets. Rebound. Zeller's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. They get it back. Indiana trails by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
He kicks to Miller. Now, here's Jefferson. He's covered closely. Count the bucket. Jefferson's got 6 in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Ellis the pass to the Mayor. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And Indiana making a change here. Hibbert's checked in. There's a good screen. Jefferson against Hibbert, and Hibbert with the block. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. That's good. Charlotte leading by 8. Outside, Walker. Puts it up from 15, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's the Mayor, guarded by Walker. The Mayor passes to Hibbert. It's stolen by Jefferson. Miller kicks to Jefferson. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And it's a 12-point Hornets lead.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
There's the pick. Ellis dishes to Miller. Here's the Mayor. Again, Indiana.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. And Hibbert with the block. It's Miller on the wing. Covered by Miller. Miller, the pass to Raymond. It's stolen by Jefferson. And it's Miller penetrating. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Snatched up. A nice shot by Zeller. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Ellis kicks to Hibbert. Here's the Mayor, guarded by Walker. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte leading by 12. Now the pass to Ball. Jefferson, a screen on Hibbert. At the elbow, Jefferson. Great defense that time from Ellis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Miller outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Miller. Upside Jefferson. Tries from 16, and he overshot that one, missing. Indiana trails by 10. Miller, the pass to the Mayor. And Miller with the block. They retain possession. That's good. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Screen by Jefferson. Pass to Miller. Jefferson, a screen on Miller. 6 to shoot. A fader. Again, the miss by Jefferson.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Ellis against Walker. Ellis outside. That doesn't go either for Ellis. Walker against Miller. Passes the ball. Count that one.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Mayor passes to Hibbert. Kicks to Ellis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. 12 points and 4 assists as well.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's Ball. Zeller setting the pick for Miller. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. And the Hornets lead by 10.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here's the Mayor. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound, but they'll get another chance. Hibbert with a screen for Ellis. They shoot again. It goes straight through with the swish. 12 points for the Mayor. Charlotte leading by 8. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And the Hornets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Jefferson a screen on Ellis. Here's Ball. Out to Miller. All alone. Misses off the left iron.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Pick by Zeller. Ball, the pass to Beverly. Banked in off the glass.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis. Hornets leading by 8. Pass the ball. Feeds it to Jefferson. Sinks that one from the post. Jefferson's got 12 points in just the second half.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Mayor passes to Raymond. They set the pick. The feed to Miller. And the pass to Raymond. Here's the Mayor. Shot on the way. Again, Indiana.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And here's Beverly. Pass the ball. He dishes it to Jefferson. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Indiana trails by 8. To the paint. The drive by Ellis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. The dish to Beverly. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are.
And then Hibbert with the dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Pass the ball. Screen by Jefferson. To the paint. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Hornets lead by 8.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
.149 left to play in the final quarter. Hibbert with the screen. Lets it go from deep. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Beverly the pass to Ball. He feeds it to Jefferson. The turnaround, and Hibbert with the block. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Ellis. Miller outside. Buries another. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Dishes it to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. That is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's the Mayor. Here's Rayman. Another shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pick by Zeller. Beverly dishes to Zeller. Ball, the pass to Jefferson. Use that pick to get in close. And the Hornets lead by 8.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And so they foul intentionally. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16.